Hey Penguin Platform, I'm Hannah Witton. You may know me from my YouTube channel. If you don't, hey, nice to meet you. So next year marks the 200th anniversary of Charlotte Bronte's birthday. Is there a name for that? Can you call it her birthday if she's dead? Birthiversary. Is that a thing? Birthiversary. Now, Charlotte Bronte is most famous for writing Jane Eyre, which I'll admit now, when I was 10, I read an abridged version of it, but I've never read the full thing. I do own this really beautiful edition of it, but I've just never read it. I'm sorry. I'll do better, I promise. So Charlotte, Charlie, can I call you Lottie? There was no possibility of taking a walk that day. Famous first line. In honour of her 200th birthiversary, Claire Harman has written a biography of Charlotte Bronte. Charlotte Bronte, a life. There's even one of these in it, so you can keep track of where you are. Oh, that's amazing. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about why Charlotte Bronte is so freaking amazing. First of all, you can't talk about Charlotte Bronte without mentioning the other Brontes. Charlotte had two sisters who were also authors, Emily and Anne, and it was actually Charlotte who persuaded them both to get their novels published. So if it wasn't for Charlotte, we wouldn't have Wuthering Heights and we wouldn't have Agnes Grey, the prequel to 50 Shades of Grey, all about Christian Grey's grandmother. It's not. That's a joke. All three sisters remained anonymous whilst their books became famous. They lived in Yorkshire, which means they spoke like this. That's a terrible Yorkshire accent. Don't do that ever again, Hannah. I'm even from the north, just the northwest. Soz Yorkshire. Charlotte wanted to be a writer from a really young age rather than becoming a teacher or a governess. She followed her dreams, and look where that got her. Well, she's dead now, but 200 years later, we're still celebrating her. She's a legend. Wouldn't that be great? 200 years after I die, people still talk about me. That'd be pretty awesome. Although, would it? Because I'd be dead. I wouldn't know. She actually died from a rare but extreme case of morning sickness, which there was no cure for back then. And Kate Middleton suffered from it in 2012. And she seems fine. In her life, Charlotte Bronte had 3 proposals. One of them in letter form from a dude that had met her once. Maybe it was romantic back then, but now, if a randomer who's just met you once then asks you to marry them, they're a bit of a creep, but at least it would be a proposal. Also, Charlotte Bronte was a trailblazing feminist. Yes, there were feminists in the 19th century. And here are some Charlotte Bronte quotes that I think show that if she was still alive today, she would be at the forefront of the feminist movement and equality and social justice. She'd be all about it. Prejudices, it is well known, are most difficult to eradicate from the heart, whose soil has never been loosened or fertilized by education. They grow there, firm as weeds among stones. Women are supposed to be very calm generally, but women feel just as men feel. They need exercise for their faculties and a field for their efforts as much as their brothers do. And then my favourite, and how I like to live my life, I would always rather be happy than dignified. Thank you for watching. I hope you maybe learned some new things about Charlotte Bronte. I certainly did making this video. Also, you should go over to my channel and subscribe because tomorrow I'll be uploading a video about my favourite female childhood authors. So you should go and watch that. Please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and don't forget to subscribe to Penguin Platform. Bye!